Her village had a saying, "Not every hand that offers help brings peace." The elders repeated it to warn the youth that the world is full of deceivers. But for Joseph, a young man with big dreams and a restless heart, those words were easy to ignore. Joseph was the first son of a widow. His father had died when he was only 12, leaving behind debts and hunger. Since then, Joseph carried the weight of being the man of the house. Every day he rose before dawn to cut wood, fetch water, and labor in the fields. His hands were blistered, his clothes worn thin. But no matter how hard he worked, poverty clung to his family like a stubborn shadow. One evening, Joseph returned home with only a small bag of cassava. His youngest sister tugged at his shirt. "Brother, is there meat today?" she asked with hopeful eyes. Joseph forced a smile. "Not today, Mary. But one day, I promise. One day we will eat until our stomachs are full." Later that night, as his siblings cried themselves to sleep, Joseph whispered into the darkness, "God, why was I born into this suffering? Don't I deserve a better life?" The silence of heaven pressed heavy on his chest. One afternoon, laughter echoed through the village. A shiny car pulled up, and from it stepped Peter, Joseph's childhood friend. Peter once wore torn sandals and begged for food. Now he wore gold chains, silk shirts, and shoes that sparkled in the sun. Children ran after him shouting, "Uncle Peter! Uncle Peter!" Women stared with admiration. Peter spotted Joseph and pulled him aside. "Brother, look at you," he smirked. "Still carrying wood, still wearing the same rags. Don't you see? Life doesn't reward prayers. Life rewards power." Joseph frowned. "But Peter, how did you?" Peter leaned close, his voice low. "There are doors, my friend. Doors that open only to those who are brave enough to knock. Come with me, and I'll show you the way." Joseph hesitated. "And God? What about God?" Peter laughed coldly. "God? Did he answer your prayers? Look at your mother's house. Look at your empty hands. Stop waiting for a God who does not answer. Come with me." A seed of desire and doubt took root in Joseph's heart. That night, Joseph followed Peter to a hidden shrine deep in the forest. The moon was full, casting long shadows across the trees. The air reeked of incense. Around a blazing fire sat men in black robes, chanting words that made Joseph's skin crawl. The chief priest stepped forward, his smile sharp as a knife. "You want wealth? You want power?" he asked. Joseph's lips trembled, but he nodded. "Then you must give your loyalty. Only then will the spirits open doors for you." Joseph's hand shook. He thought of his mother's bent back, his sister's hungry eyes. His heart screamed to run, but the memory of his siblings' cries chained him to the ground. "Tomorrow night," the priest said, "we begin the ritual. Bring a token of your bloodline. Perhaps something from your mother's house." Joseph's breath caught. Something from his mother. His bloodline. He swallowed hard. As Joseph walked home, fear and hunger fought inside him. The forest was quiet, but his heartbeat thundered. Then ahead of him a man appeared, standing still under the moonlight. He wore simple white clothes, glowing faintly. His eyes were calm yet piercing. "Where are you going, Joseph?" the man asked, his voice soft yet commanding. Joseph froze. How do you know my name?" The stranger smiled gently. "I know the cry of your heart. You want riches, don't you? You want your mother to stop weeping. But Joseph, the path you are walking will not give you life. It will take it." Joseph's eyes filled with tears. "You don't understand. My family is suffering. My siblings are hungry. Have no choice. God has forgotten me." The man's eyes shone brighter. "God has not forgotten you. He sent me to warn you. If you go to that shrine, you will taste wealth for a moment, but it will destroy your soul. Choose life, Joseph. Choose God." Before Joseph could speak, the man in white turned and disappeared into the mist. Joseph could not sleep that night. He tossed and turned, hearing two voices in his head. One was Peter's. "Don't be weak. This is your only chance." The other was the stranger's. "Choose life, Joseph. Choose God." At dawn, Peter returned, his eyes burning. "Brother, are you ready? Tonight we claim what belongs to us." Joseph's voice shook. I cannot go." Peter's smile vanished. "What? Are you mad? Do you want to die poor like your father? This is your chance, Joseph. Don't waste it." Joseph clenched his fists, tears in his eyes. "No, Peter. I'd rather suffer with God than prosper with demons." Peter spat on the ground. "Fool! You'll regret this." He stormed away, leaving Joseph trembling. Weeks passed. Peter's wealth grew, but whispers followed him. People said he screamed at night, tormented by shadows. Soon sickness consumed him, and his riches brought him no joy. Joseph, though still poor, found a new fire in his heart. He prayed again. He trusted again. And slowly doors opened. A small job in the city. A scholarship for his sister. A roof repaired. Food on the table. It wasn't sudden, but it was steady. And with every blessing came peace. One evening, as Joseph prayed in his small room, a warm light filled the air. He opened his eyes, and there was the stranger in white, smiling. "You chose well, Joseph," he said. "You chose life. Do not despise small beginnings. For the blessing of the Lord makes rich, and adds no sorrow with it." Before Joseph could speak, the man vanished. But this time Joseph did not feel fear. He felt hope. The elders were right after all. Not every hand that offers help brings peace. Joseph learned that night that quick riches can kill, but the slow hand of God builds a future. My friend, this story is a reminder. Not every open door is from God. Some doors lead to wealth that destroys. Only God's blessing lasts. If you believe this, type, "I choose life" in the comments. Share this story with someone who is chasing the wrong kind of riches. And to my YouTube family, thank you for watching. For deeper stories like this, join us here on YouTube. Your support helps us share more.